Welcome back, bride. Today we're going to have the Friender talk. I know the name sounds awkward, but this is when you have a talented friend or family member. They have a great eye for flowers or they make a killer cake. There's a musician in the family and you want their help, but asking feels weird. It feels like you're using them or like it won't feel official. Asking for help, remember, does not mean that you're not capable. For example, you're not going to play the piano while you walk down the aisle. You're not going to cater your wedding. These are things that you're going to ask people to do. So it doesn't mean you're not capable. It simply means you're strong enough to let someone else jump in and feel like they matter on your special day. So I call this a friender, a friend or a family member serving as a vendor. You'll still treat them like the professional they are in the area that they're helping with. So when you have a friend or a family member whose talent you would like to showcase on your day, you would just simply say to them, I have seen your work and I love what you do. Would you consider working with us to build our dream wedding? We would like to consider what your options are if you have an opening on our wedding day and what the price might be. Would you consider being part of it? And then, in addition to their contract, you would sign something that protects your relationship. We'll talk about that in just a minute. When somebody offers to help you unprompted, get very specific because you want to use the areas where they'll shine, where they're talented already to support your dream wedding. You don't want to ask somebody to be, for example, your wedding day coordinator who really just doesn't even like people and doesn't want to be around people. That's not their gifted area. Maybe they would like to cater your wedding and they're an amazing chef. I'll tell you an example of real life. We had somebody volunteer to sing at a wedding that I was planning. The bride and groom were excited about this. They loved this person. And of course, they said yes. When we got to rehearsal, we found out, all as a group, this friend couldn't sing. So we asked somebody else to step in and have a duet. And the other person carried the entire song while the generous friend did perform, but it wasn't what the bride and groom wanted. So please be very specific when somebody volunteers. In fact, I always recommend having a list of ways that people can help you before, during, or after your wedding. A great place to help is with addressing invitations. You get a group together and serve a light luncheon and everybody can do something. People with pretty handwriting write. People who don't have pretty handwriting can stick stickers on or stamps and you're done. And that's just an example. If you're not handwriting anything, that's different. Always, always protect your relationship with anybody who you ask to be a part of your wedding, and especially frienders. If it's their first time doing anything like this, their first cake, their first floral arrangement, do a trial run ahead of time. Know what you're getting yourself into. Test the product. It's not distrust. It's setting them up for success. And if this is not going to work out, be very clear and kind when you say, thank you so much for trying. I think we're going to go with somebody else for this, but would you like to, and then have something ready for them? Would you like to be at the guest book and have people sign in? Would you like to host the reception? Wherever they're skilled already, make sure that you're not just filling in spaces, you are putting people where they shine the best. This is also where a simple written agreement helps. Nothing scary, just clarity so nobody is guessing, and so that you have it written out in case it's not working the way that you want it to work for your wedding day. There's no stress, there is no conflict, there's no big drama. It just didn't work the way you wanted it to, and you love them for trying. That's it. So I want you to think of somebody in your life with a skill that you could lean on for your wedding day and picture asking them using the outline that I've just given you. Happy planning.